so high. We're baby. You don't need the drone shot. You are the drone. Hi, we are Nat and Max, and we love exploring British Columbia. As BC begins its way back to normal life, we've decided to also start a new series and explore a place we've always wanted to visit, the Okanagan Valley. After having an adrenaline-pumping ATV ride around the Okanagan Mountains,
Keep going!
Oh my God! And drifted for hours in Canada's best lazy river in Penticton, we drove north for an hour to our next destination city, the beautiful city of Kelowna.
This is Kelowna!
In this video, we'll be meeting up with one of our favorite animals and live our best life at Canada's most beautiful lakefront.
We're kickstarting this day by a free breakfast from our hotel. And one thing we notice here is they actually opened up the buffet breakfast now. So you guys would notice during the COVID times they would just serve you food for breakfast. But now I guess things are going back to normal, which is a good sign.
Walk back and forth between their day-to-day lives, but I don't mind. Storms around.
We are currently driving 20 minutes out of Kelowna to do another fun adventure with one of my favorite animals. I'm so excited!
The bones are breaking, making room for.
So we're here right now at Kelowna Stables at Myra Canyon. If you guys haven't heard of Myra Canyon is part of the Kelowna Valley Railway, which is the historic railway system that they had back in the day.
Baby horses!
It's so big!
So big! Hello! Good morning!
Make sure you don't stand by the horse at the back. It's ginormous, eh? His face is as big as your body.
I know, you're my boy.
2,000 pounds!
After meeting Jaydean, Jackson, Cactus, and Cami, we then move on to find the right fit for our helmets. Poor Nat thought he was going to have a hard time getting one to fit again.
Too tight? Still too small?
But as soon as we did, Jaydean gave us a quick lesson on how to ride our horses.
You're gonna hold the reins with two hands, just like this. When you're just riding, you can kind of rest your hands on the saddle horn, hold on to the saddle horn if you want. You don't really need to be actively up like this the whole time. You can kind of rest those hands. But when you're actively steering the horse, the direction you want to go, you look that direction and you pull that hand back towards your hip gently. Okay, so
Don't fall down.
you're gonna climb on up here, and then once you get up there, this foot is gonna go into here, and then you can grab onto this, and then you swing your other one over.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It's so
perfect.
high. I made it.
That's like 5 feet high, eh?
Okay, we're gonna get you on Cami. Even though she's the only female, she is the boss of all of these boys. So you're gonna step on in there, and then your left foot's gonna go in, right can. Oh, sorry. One moment.
He doesn't like you.
She's just ready to go. She's excited. Okay.
She doesn't like you.
Oh, Cami. You're so annoying. Maybe I have to tie her up. Let's try that again. Okay, you can come right here. Cami, no. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so you go in there. Go roll back on her. Yeah, there you go.
word, pretty lover, won't you please be mine?
Now this is a 1-hour ride through Myra Canyon. Initially, we thought we were going to ride through the Myra Canyon Trestles, which was this iconic wooden bridge in Kelowna, but we then learned that we won't be able to reach the Trestles in an hour. Because Myra Canyon Provincial Park boasts over 7 hectares of forestry and protected lands. That being said, we're still pretty stoked to get to hang out with one of Max's favorite animals.
And no, don't you keep so close, 'cause I hurt the ones I love the most.
In the beginning, it was kinda hard to control and navigate around with the horses. Given they were bigger than us, they were also very strong and gets easily distracted by grass. Come on, Cami! But after a while, we were able to manage. Jaydean took us through some of the most beautiful trails of Myra Canyon. Some of the areas are going through the Forest Reduction Project, which is a way the government is preventing wildfires. BC is kind of prone to wildfires during this time of the year, and it was just nice to see and learn how they get prevented. We also had some pretty epic viewpoints during the trail, but unfortunately, the beautiful Kelowna skies were a little hazy due to the forest fires.
And no, don't you keep so close, 'cause I hurt the ones I love the most. And
After a good hour of strolling in the woods, which, believe us, was already a long time for someone who don't have a lot of experience with horses, we then make our way back to the stables.
How was it?
That was so fun!
And then Jackson will actually lick you. He's very, very cute.
Aww.
Especially if you're more uncanny.
Okay, ready? You dropped it!
What a one. Woo! I just fed him.
I see generation of grief, and they're crying, they're crying, they're crying to see. But I won't sit back and watch you choke, 'cause you're dying, you're dying, you're dying to see.
So after spending some good quality time with Cactus and Cami, we worked up a bit of an appetite, so we are here in MCCULLOCH station to grab some lunch. It's one of those old English traditional style kind of pub, but what's interesting about it is this area is one of the first orchards developed in the Okanagan Valley. Also, this restaurant is named after Andrew McCullough. So if you guys remember our vlog at the Othello Tunnels, the engineer that made the Othello Tunnels in the KVR, the Kettle Valley Railway, is the same engineer being celebrated in this restaurant. Thank you.
You guys gonna get anything else? This looks so good! So I got the grilled chicken sandwich, and it consists of chicken breast, lettuce, cheddar cheese, bacon, and all the works, with a side of fries.
While I got the buffalo prawn tacos, it comes with 3 tortilla tacos. The prawn, some coleslaw, tomato, some pico de gallo, and of course some avocado.
This is so big. Real good.
Really good. It's very flavorful, and especially my favorite is just adding the lime on it. It is so hot today. If you guys are just joining this series, we are filming this video during the BC heat wave, which currently right now it's breaking all-time records. It is registering in 40 degrees Celsius, which is crazy. After having lunch, we quickly realized that we haven't really explored the waterfront of Kelowna just yet. And at the same time, we needed to brush off and cool down. So we're gonna do something that we haven't done in a long time. You ready?
So hot!
This should be the perfect way to cool off. I have a reservation for a couple of times in
Awesome. What was your name?
Nathaniel.
Oh my goodness, it's hot out, right?
It is.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab one person's info up top here, and then both of you to date, name, and sign. You're more than welcome to hang out in the shade, fill it out, and then I'll come and get you in a few minutes.
Ready?
Ah, piece of seat.
Put on before we get on the boat here.
Slowly back of the boat. You're going to be in the air for about 8 minutes. When we bring you back down to land, you're going to stand up, we're going to unclip you and get you back in the boat. And if you guys have any safety concerns, parasailing is very safe. The worst thing that can happen is if the boat breaks down, which is highly unlikely. But if it does happen, you guys are attached to a giant parachute. You're slowly going to fall into the water, you have life jackets, so you'll float. One of us will swim out, unclip and get you back in the boat.
I tell myself it comes with time. These days I can't escape my mind. I want it all, I can't explain. So give me love and give me pain. All I'm saying's all I believe in. Always love, just give me a reason. Even if it's only a feeling. Oh, this is Kelowna! It's only a day.
This isn't exactly our first time parasailing. Our first parasailing experience was in the Philippines during our honeymoon. You will think that it's likely going to be less exciting because we've already done it before. But we screamed and laughed like it was our first time. And also, in what world would this view be less exciting?
That's awesome.
Yeah!
Absolutely.
Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog because we sure did. It was nice to see nature in the morning and enjoy Kelowna's waterfront in the afternoon.
And hope you guys stay tuned for the next vlog because we have another day here in Kelowna. We are gonna do a classic day here in Kelowna and go explore one of the wineries. For now, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
All I'm saying's all